Hello everybody, Camelia here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new Burda style flip through. Today we are going to take a look at Burda 222 2025. I'm a little bit tired. I just finished putting a part of the tiles in my sewing room. So it was a heavy day. So I was thinking to relax a little bit and get the flip through done here for you. So let's take a look. So we have, last in the last video they told us that they are going to they listened um, to their readers and they are going to bring us new patterns. Well, I'm thinking that they are working now at those new patterns, as I don't really see them in this issue, or maybe I'm just so used to the Burda style patterns that I just don't see it what is new anymore. But you see it for yourself. And of course, as you might remember, they have again they brought the bigger sizes in, and they also talk a little bit about the petite sizes, but I don't I did maybe I did not see them yet. And we will see at the end also the technical drawings. They are added also to the digital edition now. Also, I want to remind you that I'm using the digital edition of the Burda style. I do have a subscription here in Spain also for the paper magazine, just because I find it easy and it's much cheaper than in Germany. But that one is coming later, so because this one just came out yesterday on the website, I'm just making the digital version as long as I have the digital version. So let's take a look. I'm going to move my button here. I'm going to change the view so we can see two pages every time. We can see the cover here, and I think on the left, I think it's a pretty cover. I like the what she's wearing. I like the whole outfit. It's nice and fresh. And we have here they're already giving us a little bit of an idea what to expect from the 90s look to the 50s chic. And yeah, I don't know. I have really mixed feelings, and maybe just I'm thinking maybe just because I'm tired, or it's a combination of so many sewing patterns, that are coming every month. We are just spoiled, I guess. So let's take a look. Here you can see on the left, I mean, if you put your if you take a picture and you put your translator on, you can see here on the left that the whole thing, what they are saying about the fact that they listen to the critic and they come with brand new models and lesser best of models. We get only 4, I think. Also, they say that from now on we get the curvy patterns back in the regular magazines. Again, they don't say what is happening with Burda Curvy, if it's still going to, if it will go back to come only, I think it was 2 times a year. I have no idea, or is staying on 4 times as it was in the last period, right? They don't say that about it. Also, they remind us that we have they are celebrating this year 75 years of 75 years. And they bring all the patterns in a new how should I say, in a fresh look. They bring them in the magazine. So I'm really curious. I mean, I'm not curious, I know already what we get. I'm not very excited, so I'll wait for your opinions on this. I don't know, to bring back a little bit excitement for me in this issue. We can see here on the right side, we see a little bit of an overview what we get this month. So let's go on. Here we have on the right the first patterns, but we will see them on the next page a little bit. You can see here in this shirt they use and the same for the skirt actually, is an embroidered denim with a pinstripe. Okay, let's go to the next pages here. Here you can see the skirt actually, and I must say that I'm intrigued by that waist band. You can see it here, but it's such a pity that we don't see a little bit better this detail, as it's looking really cool. You can see it here. I think I like that detail on the skirt, and I think I'm going to take my lines away. I think there is also a kind of a pleat here in the front, So it's nice, but it's a pity that, do we get to see the skirt on another? No, we don't. Of course we don't. Well, this is just stupid. Again, I think on their website you might find a little bit more detailed pictures, and maybe with other positions. I did not take a look yet. So this is in the category 70s fashion. Here we can see on the right we have a classic shirt, and they added, as you can see here, they worked with this fabric that has probably part of it is embroidered. They use that embroidery detail on the upper part, and you can also see here that the back has two insertions of, or is split it in three parts, and on the shoulder part is this embroidered piece. I don't think it's in one piece, the front and the back, so I do think that there is a shoulder seam here, and then you have the upper parts made in that embroidered fabric. For the rest, is really not exciting to see this. Also, they use the same embroidery pieces for the cuffs. It's a simple shirt. Then we see on the right, you can take a look here. I was thinking that this is a jersey or something, but I think it's a woven fabric. And actually, from seeing these pictures here, I was really intrigued by this sleeve. I was thinking, well, it's something, I don't know, interesting happening there. I'm not so happy with this open sleeve. You know, I have the feeling when you wear something like this, your hands are always going to go out of the sleeve, and you just have that fabric flapping around. Something to keep in mind, I don't know if there is, I don't think there is a seam here, but you need to be careful how you finish hems and stuff like that, as you always see them because of the sleeve being so open. And if we were to take a look here, the details, we see here this dress. This is dress number 101, and I must say that it's looking quite nice. This fabric is amazing. I love it. It's a viscose, so I suppose it's a woven. You can see here in the back there is an invisible zipper. Oops, just zoomed in too much. It's an invisible zipper, and that waist piece is getting gathered, I suppose, and catch there at the zipper. Because of this detail in the waistband, I think it's very, very important to have a fabric really flowy, so like a viscose that is not thick, because there is quite a bit of fabric here, as you can see. Although those sleeves, they're looking really quite interesting in the pictures, if I was to take a look at the technical drawings. And I remind you that if you see this, and you see this and you think, well, I want to see the pattern pieces, if you go on their website and you find all the patterns that are in the magazine, they're also on their website. You'll find them. I need to change my position here. You'll find on the listing, you'll find also the pattern pieces. You see how they are looking. So if you have a little bit of experience, you can get an idea how these sleeves are made. From what I can see here, the dress itself has a drop shoulder. You can see it here. And then you have this little cap sleeve that is added on. So it's not a very pattern-wise, very exciting piece, but it does look interesting. I like the length. It's really pretty. I just love that fabric, I guess. And I think from what I can see here, so you have the let's see, you have the cap sleeve, and the underarm is just finished here. Is finished, I think, with a little bit of bias binding. So it's a really pretty skirt. Here, this one is less exciting. This one is actually in the bigger sizes. I can see now from 46 to 60. They do have a part of the curvy patterns also going up to 60. But again, this one is, and I suppose it's the same fabric, but it's looking much less exciting. And what I was saying about the fact that I think it's very important to be careful how you finish the seams in this kind of sleeves, because they will always be open. So the inside of the sleeve is getting shown here. And from what I can see here, there is a seam. You see this seam? You'll definitely do better if you make that as a French seam. I suppose, expect that it will be the same treatment also in the pattern. So where you sew, let's say you have 1.5 centimeter seam allowance, you sew first the pieces, let's see, wrong sides together with, let's say, a 6 millimeter seam allowance, and then you press that, and you put the pieces again, right sides together this time, and you sew again that seam with the 1 centimeter seam allowance, or about one, and then you get your seam allowance completely enclosed in that seam. And when the sleeve is going open like this, you see a beautiful finished seam. Very, when you have this kind of garments where you can see the inside, I think French seam, it's really nice to have, as it will make the outfit look really nice instead of just showing a serge seam, which is nothing wrong with it, but I think it's a nice detail. uh, and I think the cover is actually this dress here on the right, this one here, this dress in combination with this bomber jacket that we'll see now. The bomber jacket, well, this is really just boring. I mean, I want to be excited about this, but it's not. It's just not exciting. And the same is going on with the dress on the right side. The bomber jacket, I have nothing to say about it. It's just simple, and it's, whatever. It has some pockets on the side. I mean, if you are new to this kind of garments and you really want to have a try at the bomber jacket, this is actually, for a beginner, this is really nice. It has a zipper in the front. I wonder if is lined. I don't know if it's lined, but it has a zipper in the front. It has these really deep cuffs, and actually it's a perfect pattern for a special fabric like this pre-pleated lyocell mix, what they used here. So if you have like a jacquard or something with a really bold print, a simple design like this is perfect, definitely. But I'm talking from my point of view, where I just want to have a little bit more details in a pattern. And then with that being said, we go to pattern 123, which is a curvy pattern. But I must say that must be the color. I don't know, the pattern itself, it's nice. It's like a trench jacket, a combination between of a motor jacket with an asymmetric closure with a zipper, and just a little bit longer. But there is something, I don't know what, I really cannot say what, that makes this for me a little bit old looking. I have no idea what, but when I saw this one, it was like, or maybe just because the picture is so white, and I don't know, it's just saying old. I don't know. Anyway, let's go further. So another curvy pattern. You can see it a little bit here with some epaulets on the shoulder. This one is actually made. What is made this one? Let's see, where is it? Oh, this one is a cotton stretch, but they also say, of course, that you could definitely make this one in a faux leather. It would be beautiful, but again, this pattern has something that is just not, it's just looking old. No idea what. Then actually we come to one of the patterns that I like in this issue. It's a really simple one. It's a shirt. Ah. It's a shirt. This one is made in a jersey, and although it's really simple, I think it's quite cool. It has this opening here on the front. As you can see, there are two panels, and it's getting open here. I'm not sure how they finished this, and might be double, although there is a lot of fabric if they doubled it, but it can be that it's doubled. And this, what they used rib jersey. I have no idea, but again, if you go on their website and you check this pattern, shirt 102 from 2025, you'll definitely see the pieces there, and you can get an idea how this is finished. But it's looking nice. I like it. Probably I'll take this as a PDF from this month. Next, what do we have next? Well, we have this shirt here, and this one is also one of the bigger sizes patterns, and as you can see, this one is going only up to size 56. I think there is only one single pattern per issue. that is going, let's see, how much was the jacket? Was also 56. I think they have only one pattern that is going up to a size 60 per issue. Talking about old, I know this is probably in that 70s look section of the magazine. I don't know. This one is made here. Let's see, they call it a broken jersey, or it's a broken jersey. This is something that I think I have in one of my fabric videos. I showed you this. It was something with scubas. I'm not coming on the name. In the Netherlands, they call it something with scuba, but this is a crepe scuba. No, it's not a scuba crepe. I cannot remember the name, but I have, I think, 3 or 4 colors in my stash, and it's something really, it's stretchy, but it's very synthetic, and it's I don't really like it. Here they made a blouse with it. As you can see, it's getting close in the front with some loops. The only thing what you need to keep in mind if you use this really as a blouse, and they have it also in a longer version in a minute, you need to keep in mind if you want to use it only as a blouse to make like a little shield here in the front, so like a little bit of an extension, and then when you close it up, then if there is something, because with these loops you definitely don't have 100% closure, but if it's getting a little bit open, you have the same fabric showing from that fabric shield, and not your bra or whatever you have underneath. It's so annoying that I cannot remember the name of that fabric. Then from the same fabric, they have here dress number 110, which again, this is actually not bad. I kind of like these colors. It's a little bit like it's a higher neck, like a turtleneck, but not really high. But because it's just so on the neck, it's draping a little bit, and this is looking really nice. I really like it. It's the same fabric as earlier, and they have a zipper here in the back. This fabric is quite stretchy, but it's actually not stretchy enough to put it over your head with such a small neck opening. As you can see here, it's not very good. You cannot really see it. Wait, I need to go back. Here, you cannot really see it, but actually this part of the dress, from what I can see here, is sitting loose on the body. So I suppose there are 2 layers there also. I like the styling on this one. I am not a very big fan of the fabric. I know the fabric, but to me that fabric is so very polyestery and so very... I have nothing against polyester fabric. I have quite a bit in my stash. But this one, and I have, as I said, it has some really nice deep colors, but it's, I don't know. I did see it used as pants and blouses, and we can see it here as dresses also. And I think I did see it also in the stores, but I don't know how it will feel against the body. Anyway, enough about that jersey. We have here the next pattern, blouse 113. This one is also a very simple pattern. Of course, they cut it here, I think, on the bias to get this chevron look here on the front. Very nice. A little bit of work to be done to get those stripes really nicely aligned. I love the jeans. We don't get the jeans, but I love them, and I kind of like the whole outfit. This blouse is made in viscose, and for this one there is actually an detailed sewing instructions. And as you might remember, well, let's go back for my... As you might remember, this is with the digital stuff. What is he doing? I just want to have my pen. You can see immediately by because you have this little pink cushion here on the page that there are extra instructions. Next we have another pattern for the curvy sizes, and this one is again in size 46 to 56, and I think this is one of those barrel pants. I like this one. I really like it. As you can see, it has that, from what I can see here, let's go with this one a little bit closer. You can see there are pockets, and the pockets are in this, well, I'm not going to use my pen, but you can see there are some, oops, you can see there are some inserts here on the front and on the back, and also this darts at the hem. Of course, that's creating that bowl shape here at the bottom, but I think I like these ones. They are really nice. I'm not sure about the fit and the length of the crotch on this model here, but I suppose the patterns, the garments are not made 100% for these models. I like what I see in the technical drawing. I like. Let's see, what do we have next? Well, we have a little bit here on the right what they have. Well, if you want to go to a sewing academy somewhere in Italy, I don't plan to do that. And then we have on the right, they are showing us how to repair a zipper. And then on the right part, we can see a little bit of the dress that we get for this issue. Well, as I said, I have this exactly the same print, but I have it in a heavier jersey, in a heavier fabric. Actually, it's not a jersey, and I don't think it's the same fabric that they used here, because my fabric is really heavy. Here they say that for this dress they used dresses fabrics. I wish they gave a little bit more idea about what kind of dress. And this pattern is actually from the summer of 1957, and you can see it here. And to be honest, I'm not so very excited about it. Well, you know, maybe if you have somewhere to go with a dress like this, I can definitely see that you're excited about this pattern. This one is from sizes 34 to 46. It's a midi dress. It has a heavily pleated skirt, as you can see, a zipper in the back, a little bit of an extended shoulder, and this I can only suppose that here in the front is actually a sort of an fold detail, that the pieces are folded in such a way to create this piece here in the front. Again, if you take a look at the pattern on their website, and if I don't forget, I might go to look at the end of the video to see how this piece is looking. So it's dress 133. We will see. Further, we have a shift dress, dress 106. Here they used a crepe satin, and I think they used both sides of the fabric, because one side, the upper part is looking a little bit shiny, while the lower part is more matte. Yeah, it's a nice dress. I can definitely see this for the summer. Nothing really special about it. It has a really high neck, actually. You can see here, you can definitely make this one a little bit more open, just a little bit, not too much. For comfort, you know. Here we have a variation of the green shirt from earlier, and here they use it as an overshirt, I suppose. It's pretty. What can I say? They made it in a crepe. Then, oh, this is just boring. Here we have a really simple, but again, you know, when I'm saying boring, that doesn't mean that it's bad. I'm just saying that because, as I said, I have a little bit of sewing experience, and these were tops that probably I was sewing in the beginning of my sewing adventures, and definitely in a nice fabric, even in a simple, solid, you know, sometimes you need a top like this, but you know, we have already so many of these ones. If you're new to sewing, this is something you might like. This one is actually a little bit more different. It has an invisible zipper in the front. You can see it here, which is quite nice. Definitely try to interface that front opening before you put your zipper in. Then we have these pants. Well, I still don't know what are my opinions about pants with this slit in the front. I have the feeling that they make this girl looking really, really long, although I suppose she is a long model. There are zippers in the front, but I'm not convinced about the fit. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be a little bit loose like this, or this is a techno stretch, and if I say techno stretch, I imagine that should be a little bit more tight. I don't know what to say about the front split. No idea. This one is a little. This is a little jacket that I actually like. This is actually pretty. This one is also made in the same fabric, techno stretch. It's a, I don't know what kind of fabric is this. Something with stretch. But as you can see in the technical drawing here, there are quite a bit of details. They moved actually, when you have this opening on the sleeve, you have it always running on your elbow, that you have that on the back. Now they move this opening to the front, and I think it's a nice detail. You have the buttons here showing on the front, and I think that's nice. I mean, why bother putting 5 buttons in at the back of your sleeve when you can put them in the front to show them? That's a nice detail in the front, and I think that's a nice balance, because if you had 5 buttons on each sleeve and then also all the buttons in the center front here, I think it would have been really way too much buttons. So what they did, they have here a hidden button closure, and that's really pretty. I really like this jacket. I like the size of the color. It's nice, and this will work definitely really nicely also in a soft wool or something like that, or in a denim or whatever. This is a nice pattern. Probably this will be the second one that I will take. In the digital subscription, I have 2 months, 2 free patterns every month. Then we have here the short pants, pattern 116. And I must say that when I see them here, they look a little bit wide, with a wider leg, or, a little bit flared. But here on her, they are pretty straight. So I'm not sure. I have no opinions on doing pants like this. I'm not a big fan. Then we have dress number 107. And I hope I'm not doing crazy stuff with my microphone. And if you have an office job, I suppose this would be a nice dress to wear. They have here as a detail, they have 2 welt pockets with a flap. So it would be a bit of work, but well, I can imagine this really nice for an office job. Look at her. Very classy, very nice. What do we have more? Do we get more? Well, if my app is going to load. Well, we have a little bit of commercial, and of course Burda needs to have that too. Things are not easy. We have on the left, you can see a little bit, a few words about the dress from earlier. This is one of their, I don't know if I cannot remember, you see, I'm too tired. I cannot remember if they did this in all the last year in every issue, that masterpiece. I suppose they did, if I cannot remember. But I know in the past they did that masterpiece that we got every month, a little bit of a more fancier pattern. And this month is this one. The one from next month, I'm really, really excited about it. You'll see it at the end. On the right we have a pair of cargo pants, and to be honest, I really hate this styling what they have here in the next. This looks so old. It's like I just opened an old Buddha. okay, I'm just going to stop complaining. A pair of cargo pants, I'm not a big fan. There's a lot happening. They're quite baggy, and they have also added these ties in the front, and then all those pockets on the legs. There is a lot. Bring coolness in the city. Well, this is a little bit maybe too cool for the city. Then you have here on the left the orange blouse, and you can see it here a little bit. It has actually, it looks like it has the same treatment as the jacket from earlier, but from what I can see in the technical drawing, actually that closure with the buttons is actually at the back of the sleeve in this case. And I think on the model the blouse is just a little bit turned to the front so you can see it, but on this blouse the opening is at the back, definitely. And also for this one you have I'm sorry, you have detailed instructions, and that's nice because you can learn how to make that opening there. Oh, I'm still trying to figure out what are the new patterns or the exciting new patterns, totally brand new patterns from this issue. Here we have quilted vest, or a vest made in quilted fabric with an interesting pocket detail. You can see here. I suppose they are going to show us how to do that. Then pattern 120, this one on the right here. Let's see. This one is definitely a variation on the jacket from earlier. So I think there is a big chance that if you buy the PDF of the jacket, also this one is going to be included. I don't have a lot to say about it. All that color blocking, this definitely looks like it just come back from the past. Although I like this top, I must say. It's looking cool. It has that metal zipper on the shoulder here, going up to the neck, and also again here you have the neck, as I said from earlier, it's a little bit high, but just because it's so high, it's also a little bit drapey. It's nice. It's really nice. Next, oops, let's put this away. Well, we have again this pair of shorts. I have nothing to say about this. Absolutely nothing. It's a pair of shorts. I don't like that rounded shape, and in combination with, where do you go wearing those? Where do you go with those boots and your yoga mat? I don't know, man. Look at her here. She's going to the city. She's going somewhere. She has all kind of stuff to do. She's really cool. Well, I'm definitely not so cool. Then we have some accessories for your bicycle. You have a bag that looks more cooler in the technical drawing than in real life, and some other stuff for a water bottle, and then some outfit ideas in combination with some of the patterns. You can see them here. Those pants I love so much. Here you learn how to make the pocket from earlier, and because soon we have Valentine's Day, they give us some red best offs, and that will be this dress 129, which has some really pretty, I mean, these are older patterns, but they are really pretty. This one is really nice. It has a white waistband with this pretty pussy bow, and gathers on the sleeves, gathers on the bodice and the skirt. Very pretty. A really simple top here. The skirt can also be found in Burda 8 2019, as they say here, is model 111. And this is definitely a masterpiece. I love this one so much. I have it on my list since forever. But this one is just a gorgeous jacket. Very pretty, a little bit, how should I say, short, but not too short. It's not cropped. It has that color detail. It's just gorgeous. Well, if you don't have this pattern, I think you should buy this Burda, even only for this jacket. It's just amazing. And the pants, let's see, the pants are from Burda 8 2013. This is gorgeous, yes. And the same is with this top. This one also is just gorgeous. That peplum detail, very beautiful. It has a zipper on the side. You can see it here is opening from the hem up. It's just gorgeous. Let's see, do we have more? What do we have more? Well, I think we are almost at the end. Yes. Here we can take a look at the patterns a preview of what we get in the next Burda. I don't know what to say about this dress. This blue one here is looking very messy. I have no idea why. No idea. The same here with this. I'm not a big fan. Again, oops, takeaway. Again, I see here some details on the sleeve. This one is really pretty actually. This is this is going to be the vintage pattern from the next month. And I think we get some really big sleeves. Ooh, I'm very interested about the next one to see what they are going to do. We don't get these ones, but I think we get some. I hope we will get something really interesting. And as I said, I am very interested in this jumpsuit that we get as a designer pattern next month. It looks really, really cool. And that was it. Let's see here. I was saying that they added the technical drawings. Yes, they did. Look at this. You can take a look now at the patterns. And this is the first page. And I think if I was to choose, I'm I'm going to say again, if you don't have these two patterns and you like them, this is definitely that jacket. That's just amazing. That little blazer. It's just gorgeous. Definitely worth buying only for that. Then I have this one, this top I really like. The variation of the black jacket from earlier, and that would be this one here. Here. Very, very, very pretty. And if we were to go here, you can see the models. Let's make it like this. I'm not a big fan of the anniversary dress of this month. And here we can see the rest. And from this page, if I was to choose, definitely top 102. And I think this was it. And I'm quite interested by that waist detail on the skirt. So this was it. I wonder, I cannot wait your comments to see. I expect a little bit what you're going to say, but you know, I mean, there is quite a bit of there are a lot of patterns. They did keep their words with the repetitions. There are only 4. And I was thinking to take a look at the anniversary dress, right? So, you know, if you don't want to watch further, you can stop here. Don't forget to like the video and thumbs up, of course, very, very important. And I wanted to take a look at the dress 133 on their webpage. And I'm just going to go out and I'm going to go on their website. And let's see, I'm already here. I'm going to go up on my page. And we can see the new PDF patterns here. Let's see. I don't know if they are available yet, just because here I'm on the Burda Style website. We go to the patterns. Let's see if the new patterns are ready. I still have really, really slow internet here, so probably it's going to take a while to upload this video, but very soon I will get fiber and really fast internet. Let's see, we want the ear. Well, you see, do they have it? They don't have it yet. So you'll have that as a bonus next month, I think. So this was it, everybody. Burda 2025. We will take a look at the dress, I think, next time, because they're just not available now. I'm really, really curious to see how that... Oh, wait a second. As you can see, I have a 25% discount on all the patterns on the website, just because of the subscription for the digital patterns of the digital edition. Let's see. Whoops. Go. All right. Just don't want to go. I cannot find the... Where is the... I want to see the dress. Come up. Come up. That will be come on in English. Okay, it's here. Let's take a look to see how it's really looking, that pattern piece. You can see it here, 50s style dress. And if this just want to load up, let's see. Usually you get the pattern pieces. Also, the idea is that you can easily see how much fabric you need. Here you can see the pattern pieces. Let's see. As you can see, there is actually, this is the front here. And as you can see, there is a little bit of folding going on. And if I'm not mistaken, number 7 is actually the pattern piece of the lining. But as you can see, it's not very complicated. So this is, you can see now also what you see on the online. You can see also the standard, only the garments alone. Interesting. Okay, everyone, don't forget to give thumbs up to the video, and I promise I'll come very soon with the Knip Mode magazine. Take care, everyone. Bye.